Welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm Dee.
I'm E.
And today's article is about the royal family. So we have an article that we found from gbnews.com that's headline says Meghan Markle's pal promotes Sussex products just hours before Kate's return at Trooping the Color. So, what did the article say, and how crazy are all of the haters?
Why are we starting off like this?
Just wondering. Just wondering.
Whatever. Whatever. We're not listening to her today. So this article is by Dorothy Redden. So the article says Meghan Markle's pal promoted some of the Duchess of Sussex products just hours before Princess Catherine's return at Trooping the Color. Nacho Figueras, an Argentinian polo player close to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, took to his social media on Saturday morning with new exciting photographs. The pictures showed a jar of raspberry jam and another one with dog biscuits, which will soon be available from Meghan's lifestyle brand ARO, what we call it, American Riviera Orchard, which she launched this year. In April, Meghan, 42, sent 50 jars of strawberry jam to her high profile friends, many of whom publicized the product on their social media. Now, the Duchess has added raspberry jam and dog biscuits to her list of products available from the brand. Meghan's new jam flavor comes in a jar bearing label that reads 2 of 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm already peeved. Meanwhile, the dog biscuits were packaged in a large glass jar, also boasting a handwritten label thought to be in Meghan's handwriting. The treats, photographed next to Figuerea's dog Nina Iggy, are a new addition to the American Riviera Orchard's line of products. His post coincided with yesterday's, Trooping the Color event in London. This year, this is the second time that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were not invited to the annual celebration, which marks the birthday of the reigning monarch. Today was the first official public sighting of Princess Catherine, who has been privately battling cancer since earlier this year. Well, technically it was yesterday, but we're going to publish it tomorrow. But you get the picture. It's in the last 2 days. So on Friday, Kensington Palace confirmed that Kate, 42, would attend Trooping the Color at the weekend, during the weekend. So, in a statement, the Princess of Wales said, I'm looking forward to attending the King's birthday parade this weekend with my family and hope to join a few public engagements over the summer, but equally knowing that I am not out of the woods yet. I am learning how to be patient, especially with uncertainty. Taking each day as it comes, listening to my body, and allowing myself to take as much time as I need to heal. Thank you so much for your continued understanding and to all who have so bravely shared your stories with me. So, what do we think about these dog biscuits, the launch date, and Princess Catherine's appearance?
Well, first and foremost, I think it's amazing that Catherine was able to have her first appearance what in the year actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad that she looked great. She looked absolutely beautiful. And as she said, she has her good days, she has her bad days. So I'm glad that, she's still working on her health and still combating cancer. So I think it was great that we were able to see her after all this time. And I hope the conspiracies can finally go away now, because people were going nuts. I've even heard, oh, that wasn't her, that was AI. It's a whole
What?
thing. Anyway, so I'm glad that, she was able to attend. And like I said, she looked great. Now, the headline of this story was incredibly misleading because Nacho is
Oh,
Harry's friend. Harry's friend. Duh. So the fact that they wanted to make this into a Meghan versus Kate thing is just so tired. Like, stop doing that, people. It just doesn't make sense to constantly try to like pit them against one another. if she's doing this ARO thing, mind you, nobody knew up until just like a day before, until Friday. Nobody knew that Kate would be attending any of royal events. The rumor had been that she probably wouldn't be seen this year. So the fact that she was able to attend Trooping the Color is an amazing thing. But ARO and the launch of different things is not contingent on, oh, whenever the other side of the royal family is going to drop something. So this again is a misleading headline that tries to pit the two women against one another when it's not necessary. I don't care about dog biscuits. I don't have no dogs. I also don't care about jam because I don't eat jam. But girl, I've already told you, Miss Megan, this was not a good rollout because you're taking too long. So that's that.
That's it.
I mean, yeah, I think I don't remember what other video we discussed. Like, I want to say what it was back in March that it was announced. It's June. I just feel like she had good momentum going when it was all announced and everything. And here we are, and we still have these rare jar sightings, 1 of 50, 2 of 2, dog biscuits. Like,
That's how do you go from jam to dog biscuits? Like
I
that
don't know. I'm
doesn't make any sense. Just
very
like the
confused.
Duchess of Sussex, she just doesn't make any sense. She, we're not even going to talk about all her business ventures, but this ain't it. Is she trying to be a businesswoman or is she just trying to make money? Because at this point, she doesn't even seem passionate about
Yeah.
American Riviera Orchard like she was with the TIG. Granted, when she did the TIG back in the day, I'm gonna say this as nicely as I can. She was nobody. She was just an up and coming actress with a hobby. So she's trying to launch this thing as a whole business, respectable. I'm trying to do something when she's had failed Netflix documentaries, failed Spotify things. Now this failed ARO.
It
She's just,
hasn't failed.
well, this rollout is pathetic.
It is bad.
And
It is bad.
and on top of that, I have to refute what you said. It's like, okay, did she have something planned? No. It didn't seem like anything official. It seems like their friend, Mr. Nacho, just said, "Oh, let me post it today on Instagram." It wasn't like a whole marketing thing that we saw on TV or Instagram or whatever, like, that thing that she did where she was somewhere in a barn, if that's what marketing is called. This is, I feel like she does these things on purpose. I don't care what you say. I don't care what nobody says. I think that she's always trying to compete with the royal family. She wants to be in the royal family so bad. Girl, go back if they take you back. I wouldn't, but maybe, they would. That's it for now.
Nacho is not her friend.
Well, isn't your spouse's friends your friends eventually?
I mean, to an extent, sure, but
He
the
wasn't
whole
going to eat the biscuits. I mean, not him, but like the dog.
thing is that these people got this 2 of 2 jar dog biscuits, whatever. They decided to post about it. Megan doesn't control this man's social media.
Girl, you act like if I don't send you something, I'll be like, hey, can you post this on this day because you're my biffle? You're gonna be like, sure, no problem. And you're gonna post it on social media.
Yes,
Because
of
we're
course.
friends.
Yes, of course. But this is not like, first of all, the thing is, I think people give way too much credit, and you're one of them without even realizing it. You guys give entirely too much credit to Meghan Markle. Way too much. You guys think she's some kind of manipulative mastermind genius, whatever you want to call it. I don't think the girl is that deep. And I'm not trying to say she's dumb. I'm not trying to say she isn't smart or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is she's not out here just like being this, puppeteer that's
Mhm.
making the world go round whenever she wants it to. Like it just seems like it nothing will ever work out for her. She chose not to go back to the UK because they told her they didn't want her, and then they got upset because she didn't go. Then they were telling her to like basically like go and be back with your people. She moved back to California. They made fun of her for it. She said she was like part Nigerian. They made fun of her race. She goes to Nigeria. Oh, who does she think she is? Like it's a never ending thing. And again, people give her so much credit when it's not that deep. First,
You know,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I was just gonna say we don't even know how long they possibly had that to jar the biscuits for. Like, or maybe this is part of a new rollout. Who knows? Either way, they're not a part of the royal family. They had nothing to do with Trooping the Color. So if they're putting their stuff out now or whatever, it is what it is.
I'm just saying it's very convenient to still be linked to the royal family. But I see what you're saying. I still think she's
A genius? Go ahead, say
not a genius.
it.
It's I don't even know what the word is, but you say that I'm giving her too much credit, but an idle mind is a devil's workplace. So since she's not
Oh
doing
my
nothing, she's
god.
over there
I can't with
plotting
you.
on how
I
to get
just
under those people's skin,
I just
how to get under the royal family skin and be associated with them because she needs that validation. She needs to feel important. And that's not unfortunately in the cards for her because she's not part of the royal family anymore. And I don't know how true it is. I've seen it on Instagram that they're having discussions about taking the titles away. Again, don't quote me. I haven't read the articles. These are just headlines that I'm seeing on Instagram. That's my source of information sometimes before I go research. Um, so if they are considering that, what are they going to do then?
Well, so to me, it would be dumb to take the titles away because then they'll just be known as Prince and Princess Harry. How are y'all gonna feel about that? Princess Meghan. Can you imagine? You guys would have
It
a
wouldn't be Princess Meghan. It would be Princess Harry.
no. People would call her Princess Meghan. Let's be for real. People are going
Not
to make sure.
opposite the cat.
People are going to make sure they go out of their way to call her Princess Meghan, and y'all are gonna be such haters about it. Anyway, you're better off calling her a Duchess because I know you don't want to call her Princess. I'm just
I
saying.
always love these conversations. It's just amusing to me at this point, and we're just so polar opposite on this topic.
It just doesn't make sense, guys. Like for the people that really don't want her to have this title. Are you comfortable with her being called a princess? Because even if you don't call her princess, guess who will? The mainstream media. And then guess what's gonna happen?
Well, they
ARO? Yes, they will. Yes, they will.
they would not.
Headlines, ma'am. Haven't we talked about it? Clickbait. They sell headlines. If they start calling this girl Princess Megan, it's over. It's over for you HOEs like S's. It's over because everybody's just gonna be so highly upset every single day. And then ARO is gonna go from saying bye the Duchess of Sussex to bye Princess Megan. And then
It
what
is
they're
not.
gonna
If
do?
she does that, bro,
I mean, she would
I
have
will personally send petitions to everybody so we can get this site down because that's ridiculous. She is not a princess.
the
But
offices of the Sussex would be the offices of Prince and Princess Harry. You really want to go there? We can go there, man.
guys, let us know what you think in the comments. What did we think about? And I know I'm doing the typical girl thing right now. What did we think about Princess Catherine's outfit? She looks stunning. The
Yeah.
family looks stunning. I've seen a whole bunch of like side by sides of like different trooping the color,
Mhm.
montages and things like that, and things with Princess Diana. And I was like, man, she's just so beautiful. We need to see more of her. What do we think about this rollout or this? Oh, it just so happens that it was just posted on the same day, a few hours before the event. What do we think about these dog biscuits and this raspberry jam? What is the logical thing to do Wouldn't it have been grape jam instead? You know, raspberry is just so close to strawberry. She
Or
can't
why
even
not
go.
just do regular biscuits for the jam instead of dog biscuit? Whatever. I don't know what I'm talking
What?
about.
Why does she have to do? It doesn't make sense, guys. But if you think it does, let us know in the comments. Have you? Oh, I guess they haven't purchased it because the rollout has been so bad that us mere mortals haven't tried this infamous or famous jam.
Right.
But let us know what you think. But that concludes today's episode. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community so your friends could be our friends and we can all be friends. But I know that you guys are more my friends than these friends because she's wilding out.
Okay. Anyway, so we are on social media at Hear Me Out DNE. And that's on Instagram and TikTok. You can also listen to the videos in podcast format via Spotify and YouTube Music.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.